Yo, 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 yo. You are now tuned into the Bag Brothers Podcast, episode 22. Deuce. 22, baby. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome back.
It's your boy Sully.
It's your boy P.
Hey, we back. We ready, baby. We back in pocket.
Yes.
We never got out of pocket. Sometimes if you want to fuck with us in that way, but most times we in pocket.
Yeah, we missed a week, but sometimes you got to use absence to increase respect.
Exactly.
Y'all wasn't respected.
You know what's crazy? Because we ain't dropped the episode last time. Niggas added like 5 more followers to our shit.
Right. Because
it was like, shit, what's going on with them niggas, man?
Exactly. They thought we was breaking up. Somebody DM me like, yo, y'all breaking up?
Stupid.
This shit forever, baby. This ain't 3 of us. It's 2 of us.
Oh, she throwing subs.
Nah, I don't know nothing.
She throwing subs.
Listen, I don't know nothing. I don't know.
Subs early.
I'm out of here, baby.
A lot of them chat with them 3-sums. You have a 2-sums. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
I mean, if you into that, whatever. We love everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
But yes, welcome back, family. Glad to be back in the building.
Hey, you got to make sure you show them what we sipping.
Oh
on
yeah,
right now.
holidays is coming up. We dropping just in time for Thanksgiving. Got the coquito on deck. Good cinnamon. You got the cinnamon stick in there, the cinnamon, all of that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the regular coquito.
The Bag Brothers.
Ooh, and listen, it ain't even this nigga jumping again. It ain't even Christmas yet, but don't worry. But don't worry. Yeah, Santa Claus is coming, baby.
The stocking's gonna get stuffed.
So I know it's gonna get stuffed. I mean,
whoa.
It's
a family
show.
Family
Sorry,
podcast.
Mom, I'm sorry. I told you I was gonna slow it down. But yeah,
slap.
Yeah, come on, baby, come on. That's made with
That
love
shit
right
slap.
there. That's a special.
The
batch.
cinnamon too.
And the Dulce coquito is listen.
That shit loaded.
Wait till Christmas comes.
Make sure they're gonna try to jack that shit first. Dulce coquito. Make sure you heard it here first though. Bag Brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Y'all know who started that Dulce shit.
Listen, we jumping right into it. We ain't delay out no further. Tip of the week coming right now. First, it'll feel like a sacrifice. Then it'll feel like the grind. Then it'll feel like life. Then it will feel like freedom.
Word.
Did that marinate enough for them? Should I read that? Should I run that
you
back?
Gotta double.
You know I got double back. You know I got
double up.
You know I got to.
Episode 22.
You know I got double
double
dip.
up.
You know I double dip.
Come on, baby. Sometimes you gotta go back in that thing twice. Make sure you get it right.
You know what I'm saying? First, it'll feel like a sacrifice. Then it will feel like the grind. Then it will feel like life. Then it will feel like freedom.
Bars.
Let's break that down a little bit, right?
Bars.
So I think it's kind of is like life is hard, right? I think we all know that, and it's crazy. I had a conversation with one of my people that's close to me in my friend group, and I was discussing the hardships of life and understanding, like this shit is hard. Like life is not easy, and I think people have a misconception. That's like, I'm supposed to just like, I was put on earth. I'm supposed to get money, get the gleam, the glamour. Gleam.
You starting to
the glamour, the gleam. I put gleam and faith together.
This is gonna be a great episode. When he start butchering shit early, you know
it's coming.
Yo, let's get it. But we
all right, so the glamour, the fame, this, that, and the third,
the gleam,
the house, the gleam. But people feel like it's A, B, C, D, E. Now sometimes you go A, you go D, you jump to 1, 2, like you just jump around and you have to get your footing correct. And sometimes you have to go through the hardships, and sometimes you have to get through the bad shit. Sometimes you fuck up, and it's okay to fuck up, right? You don't want to go through like fucking up, but you want to fuck up, learn from it, learn from it. You want to do different things so that way it's clicking in your head. You know what I'm saying? So you go through the, boom, 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 and then you're gonna get to that point because pain is temporary. You're gonna get to that point where it's the freedom part was like, all right, I got a peace of mind.
Full circle. The real
bag. And you see how, again, it comes back to it again.
I love this podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
This
so
is the best podcast in the world.
I mean, I think that's me breaking it down.
Yeah, everything that you said. I especially resonate with the first, it would feel like a sacrifice part. Especially just like right now. I ain't
getting no sleep, nigga. This is sacrifice right now.
Yeah, I ain't sleep last night. Just based on everything that we got going on with the podcast. We got careers, we in school, just a lot of stuff. when I was driving in today, I was listening to Nipsey or whatever, and I don't know why, but like,
What song was on though?
what was
Double Up?
Nah, I was listening to everything. Usually when I'm in the car and I'm trying to get in a space, I just put on Nipsey and just shuffle.
Nipsey the type of nigga, for me at least, and I think I can speak for P as well, that we don't skip around his album.
Yeah, nah,
we kind of let it roll.
You just let it ride, especially
from head to toe.
Yeah, when you on a mission, like I've been on a mission these past 2 weeks. It's just like, yo, sometimes you just gotta, cause Nipsey just motivate. He just motivate. Like it's like everything. It's like, oh damn, high bet. But yeah, like I said, I just resonate with the sacrifice part, right, and just understanding that sometimes you gotta sacrifice for what you want, so that what you want doesn't become the sacrifice. So it's like whether that's sleep, whether that's money, whether that's time with your loved ones, whatever you sacrificing, I think it's just important to keep the end goal in mind, and that's what's been getting me through these past couple of weeks. Got finals, we got shit that we doing, like, and it's just like, you know, it's a grind, and it's like this shit is just perpetual. It's like as soon as you think like after the launch, I'm like, all right, bet we can slow down. We ain't doing nothing for the rest of the year. We can chill,
or we could think we're slowing down.
And then it's just like I'm like, oh damn, nah, we got to get back involved. We got to put this, and it's just like, yo. But at the end of the day, I enjoy this part of it. I enjoy the actual journey, because you learn so much on it. So I'm just looking forward to what's about to come for next month, for next year. Just entering a totally new phase in my life and our life, taking this podcast to the next level, taking all of these projects, because it's not even just the podcast now. It's like this shit is just expanding to other shit. And
yes, sir.
It's
stuck in the grind.
Yeah, exactly. And that's crazy because that came on like 4th. I think I was on the
was
FDR.
like, stuck in the grind.
I remember we was getting dressed for Christian baby shower
100%.
and we was just watching old Nipsey videos. And I don't think, did Nipsey die yet? No, I don't think Nipsey wasn't dead yet.
He ain't died yet.
That was before, right? Yeah, it had to be. Yes, and I just remember that video coming on.
He been Sacco's baby shower.
Yeah. Nipsey just had, he got the Maybach in the video. It's just like, bro, just motivation. But yeah, I mean, as always, a very potent tip of the week. So I'm interested to see how it resonates with people.
Get it how you get it, you know. Whatever.
And if y'all stealing our shit and posting it on y'all story, yo, tag us, bro. Let people know where you got that tip of the week. But niggas, I be seeing that niggas be taking the shit, just be posting
That's
it. Like,
the minimum y'all could. The
like,
bare
bro,
minimum.
Yeah, tag the podcast page at the Back Brothers Podcast, please. Like, come on, give
a little credit, man.
Yeah, that's it. We don't want nothing else.
Just a little credit. That's all, man. Hey, listen. Again, every episode we gonna keep drilling to this side of y'all mind till y'all feel it. Make sure y'all hashtag BBGC.
Yes, sir.
Drinking water is important. We want to keep that flowing and keep the energy high. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Keep it fluid. Pun intended. Y'all gotta get with the water wave.
Yes, indeed.
Double W.
Yeah, water wave.
Water wave.
Okay. All right. I was about to say, what the hell you talking about? WWW? What you
WWE,
about to say,
SmackDown.
What you about to say? A website or something? But yeah, nah.
That water wave, man.
I definitely haven't been as persistent with posting.
You fucking around.
Yeah, I know.
But we both fucking around because we drinking the water.
Yeah.
But we ain't posting the water. So again, it's our fault.
Yes.
I don't want to make it seem like we telling y'all to post it, but we not gonna post it. Nah, we ain't doing that. We match your energies out here. You know what I'm saying?
And we hold ourselves accountable, right? Like that's one thing I could say. So, we on it, even if I don't carry my jug, because like at work, people like, oh, like yo,
heavy though,
bro. It is, and it's just like if I got class at night, it's like, bro, I can't be trying to I can't carry 5 books and the water, because then it's like you gotta carry it in your hand.
And if it's raining, I carry the umbrella.
Yeah, like it's like no, but like if I don't have the jug, I usually just like we always say, I get to it how I get to it. So I might get 2 essentials in the morning. You go to, what's that, Dwayne Reed, they got the 2 for $5 special. Or I might go to my little spot around the corner. I ain't going to tell y'all because the people on my job going to go make it hot. But I got a little corner store around the corner. They be throwing me the big essential for like $1.50, $2. So, like we always say, it don't got to be a gallon, right? It's about the grind, right? It's about working your way up.
The effort too.
Yeah, so it's like if you start with a cup, I don't care. Yo, tag us in the cup, bro. If you at the water fountain at your job, filling up a cup by cup, listen, however you got to get to it. So I think that's very important because I think people also get discouraged like, oh, it ain't a gallon, so I ain't going to post it. Like, 100%. Nah, that's the goal, right? But at the end of the day, the journey, right, because we don't expect you to be drinking a gallon of water tomorrow after you hear this, right? Work your way up. So, yeah. And people be mad creative with the BBGC post. So it's like, I be looking forward to it. But like you said, yeah, just keep hashtagging it.
Somebody did some. I've had to repost it. Somebody did like, they was drinking water, and they had like a fish tank, and the fish was in the fish tank, and it was like, oh, BBGC the fish. I was like, all right, I see what you did there.
That's clever. And you know what I just thought about? We got to make a highlight on the page for BBGC because people be tagging it, and then it's like we posting it to the story, but it's going to disappear. But it's like when we getting these new followers and people coming to the page,
they'll click it.
Yeah, we got all of those highlights. It's like, oh wait, what the hell is this? So that just put a spark in my brain. So we gonna get that.
You want the all spark?
Yeah, you know, like
you Optimus Prime.
I'm trying to be. The way this shit coming together, it's looking like it. It's looking real Transformerish out here. I'm telling you,
this nigga's crazy. Speaking of Transformers, your man P got on some shit today, boy. Listen, he got in the fucking.
I'm tired.
He got the Coquito fucking overcoat on.
Yo, I was tired of seeing them camel shit, son.
He got the Coquito sweater on.
I was tired of them camel top coats.
He got the St. Larizzi's on.
You know,
he ain't playing with y'all fools out here, man.
I do what I do, man. I got work today.
He ain't playing. That's a nice winter fit.
You know, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I keep saying like, oh, we got the drip, boom, boom. Listen, for me, you don't got no drip till I see some shit in the wintertime because come on, when it's winter,
who can't get fly in the summer, bro? Everybody get fly in the summer.
It's easy to get fly in the summer.
Get you some white uptowns.
But when it's winter, we see who really fly.
Yeah, you know. But yeah,
we see who really fly.
Keeping this shit moving. How was
Weekly
your week?
Recap coming through.
Yes,
how was my week?
Important.
Shit was tiring. I think I did a lot of maneuvering, a lot of here and there, mostly there. But I think that I checked off my boxes and I got the things I need to get done. Got put in pocket. I feel like there's a lot for me to still get done, especially coming up on this new week here. I feel like I've now adjusted my perspective and thinking of certain things in different ways. I'm not like, yo, I want to pursue more things. So in order for me to get in pocket with that, especially because I write my goals before the new year hit, right? I try to write it in like end of November, early December, so I'm getting a jump start. So that way I'm already doing those things before the new year hit. I'm not be like, oh yeah, here's my new year resolution. Let me start looking at the list. Nah.
Yeah, because it takes 30 days to make the habit.
To put it in pocket.
If you start January 1st, you ain't going to get in pocket till January 30th, February 3rd.
I don't have time for that. So
I think, is it 31 days in January?
I think there's 31.
Oh, well, all right, so yeah. Nigga, listen, end of
January. If it ain't 31, y'all know the fuck going on. Yeah. But you have to check right now, look. But my shit.
Let me see.
Hold on, let's see this. That's it.
31 days.
31 days.
So
confirmed.
If you start January 1st, the habit not going to be solidified to the end of January, damn near beginning of February. So that. I think that's important, and I think more people should do that, right? Because it's like I often think about that as far as the gym goes, right? It's like you hear everybody like, oh, New Year's resolution, I'm getting in the gym. And then it's like, yeah, the gym be packed the first 2 weeks in January, right? Because everybody like, especially now because it's going to be a new decade. Everybody going to oh, yeah, I'm in the
summer body.
Yeah, I'm in the gym. And then like if you notice, like after those 2 weeks, everybody start trailing off. But if you started it like now, right, it might be already right.
Speaking of gyms, you got that challenge we supposed to be doing. Nigga.
Yeah, yo, I'm calling the family out because I be tapping in and y'all be acting like y'all don't see my messages in the chat, but it's okay because I know I'm not. We can't. There's certain aspects of the challenge that I ain't gonna blow y'all up, but I know that y'all over.
Blow the challenge up, nigga.
Yo, all right, so
this is what we doing right now. Tune in.
So the family, right? For those of you who don't know, we have a friend group. It consists of me and BB and our 5 friends from like middle school and my cousin. So collectively it's called the family, right? And it all operates on the same vein. But basically we came up with the challenge. It's the family goes 60, right? Was it 60?
It goes 60, yeah.
So what we would it's not 60 no more because Yo, y'all getting me tired.
These
But
buffoons.
yeah, so like originally it was supposed to be 60 days until January 1st. We were gonna go 60 days without self-pleasuring, right?
That means spanking the meat.
Yeah,
We're
without
not spanking no meats over here.
you're
You
not
heard?
well, you could get somebody else to spank your meat, but you can't
can't
spank
spank
your
yourself.
own meat. Yeah, and
You can't be the butcher.
exactly. And we were supposed to check in at the gym 3 times a week.
Yeah.
So DC started it off. I'm gonna give him his
And
credit.
was it drink water too?
Yeah, BBGC, but they already always
they
on
already on that.
BBGC,
They on
so
that
it's a part of it. But DC started it off, right? He went to the gym like one time.
Never went back.
Never went back. I ain't never seen this fool post nothing. And then
they posting mad food though.
yeah, son, and the penalty is right. So if you self pleasure, the first offense is 5 push-ups, right?
The crazy
And
part
then-
is how we gonna know they niggas self pleasure.
so, cause it's like you gotta operate on the honor system. But I know
lying.
and you know they. I already know.
Niggas be lying king for real.
Yeah,
nigga.
I know who was spanking off the most too, and I ain't gonna put you on
I'm
blast.
putting you on blast, CW. You thinking off the most, nigga. Fuck that, nigga. Fuck that.
He got a family. He
Fuck
got a
that.
family. So basically the challenge was the family goes 60. We supposed to go 60 days with just going to the gym 3 times a
Zero
week.
dark 30, nigga.
Yeah, not jerking. And it's like, bro, we got 30 days in and nobody checked in not one damn time. So, I ain't see one check-in for me. And then like everybody like, yeah, yo, I'm gonna send my video doing my push-ups. I ain't seen nobody send no
right?
video. That niggas is crazy.
You know what's crazy? Because us included, we ain't said
No,
shit,
you-
nigga.
Boy, you sound me for the channel. Oh shit.
We ain't said
I
shit,
be,
boy.
I be looking at I be reading the messages from my notifications. Like, hold on, what these niggas talking about? These niggas calling me out in the chat. Let me get the fuck out of here. Let me not open these messages. I can't listen. I can't be responsible for what I ain't see, baby. But nah, all right. So listen to the fam and anybody else who want to join in on this challenge, right? In addition to BBGC, we could go. What is this? We got like 30 days left before the end of the year.
Yeah.
So.
You trying to start it over? You probably just to
Yeah,
reset button.
but we gonna open it up now because
I gotta get my gym membership going, man.
December 1st, right?
Alright,
So we gonna give y'all enough time to spank your monkeys, right? Choke
Yeah.
your chickens, right? Pound the pavement. December 1st.
Transform the Decepticon.
Yeah, whatever you gonna do. December 1st, in addition to BBGC. Yeah, right.
Tenderize your turkey, nigga.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanksgiving.
Listen, whatever terminology you gonna use, but December 1st, in addition to BBGC, which is the Bag Brothers Gallon Challenge, we gonna introduce the Bag Brothers. How we gonna frame this one? Because we got the health as wealth, right? So that's a part of health. So how you want to set this?
Be
hashtag
like,
up?
so Bag Brothers. So we doing 30 days, right?
Yeah, 30 days. Because we saying we starting it now, so we could carry it into the new
Bag
decade.
Brothers 30 for 30.
Ooh,
Stop playing with him, son.
Understand the cipher if you know.
30 for 30. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so we gonna introduce the new challenge, the bag. So in addition to BBGC, we about to go BB 30 for 30.
30 for 30.
So that's 2 hashtags. And ladies, you could partake too. You could whatever
Ladies, tune in.
Instead of
Get your crunches going, son.
get the squats going.
Get the booty tight.
Yeah, not too tight though, because I like when I
we
slap
don't
that
we
thing
don't like
and
no
it jiggle.
ass and it be mad
Too
tight.
muscular,
It be
yeah.
muscle and shit.
I like that thing to jiggle when I
Nah,
slap
you
it. When
got-
you walking
you
out,
know what I'm
when you
saying?
walking around the house in them little booty
That's what I'm
shorts. I
saying.
like
You know what I'm
them
saying?
little pink booty shorts. Yeah, come here, baby.
Yeah.
Tap, you know.
Slow it down.
This
Slow
nigga
it
is
down.
there's yo. So make sure y'all tune. I'm telling you, make sure y'all tune.
They're not watching the YouTube video. I'm gonna fuck that
Yo,
nigga
stop
up,
playing
man.
with this YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yo, this shit gonna be mad hot right now. Like I'm sweating right now in this bitch.
Take the hoodie off. Don't worry
You
about
got that damn coquito
Listen, this is all marketing, baby. This is marketing for this. We about to start our own line of coquito too. You think? Listen,
Bag Brothers coquito.
that shit.
Go
baby.
get that.
But yeah, all right. So Bag Brothers 30 for 30. In addition to BBGC,
That 30 for 30 is crazy.
and it's all health is wealth, right?
Health is wealth. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like everything goes back to this motto, which is why it's so important and it's so timeless. And that shit is going. I really think that shit is going to live long, like past
us.
Yeah, it got to. So BBGC hashtag BBGC Bag Brothers Gallon Challenge hashtag BB 30 for 30, which is the health is wealth challenge. So let's outline the rules again for the 30 for 30. So the 30 for 30, gentlemen, no self pleasure,
Women,
no VJing.
no. The train can't enter the tunnel no more.
No, hold on, nah.
Oh, never mind. Not
the
that
self train.
Not the self train.
The other train.
The other train.
All the trains sound crazy because I just thought.
Oh yeah, do.
If you into trains or whatever, ladies, I don't know. Whatever. Listen, I'm not here to judge, baby. If you like it, I'm
gonna think of.
We gonna think of some.
Yeah, but as the episode goes on.
Anyway, no self pleasuring.
Yeah.
Right. You got to get your significant others to pleasure you. Right?
So you can have sex.
Yes, you can have sex because I'm
right?
not because we gotta procreate.
To be forthcoming with it. You can have sex, right?
Right.
But you cannot pleasure thyself.
Yes.
Because that is
Corinthians 11, chapter 11, verse 7.
12, Bag Brothers has
the Bag Brothers
testimony.
Whatever.
Yo, the new Bible. I don't know what that shit.
This nigga's wild though. But yes, all right. So BBGC, BB 30 for 30. Let's get it.
All right, weekly recap for you, nigga.
Like you said, very busy week. Just shipped out the orders, right?
Oh, shit, shipped out the orders.
All the pre-orders from the website bagbrothespodcast.com.
Shipped it out.
We want to say thank you to everybody who helped us sell out the hoodies again. We sold out the hoodies at the launch, and then we came back, doubled up on y'all.
Yo. So wait, hold on. So what you're saying is we sold out at the launch.
Mm-hmm.
Then we sold on the website. So that's a deuce on episode deuce.
Whew. And it's two of us. 2 3s. And I ain't talking about Jordan. Real rap raw.
I'm gonna let
Don
that
DeMarco.
I'm gonna let that one sink in.
Talk to him, Rex.
2 for 3, and I ain't talking about.
Oh, they ain't gonna
get that.
Run it back. Hit the little 15-second rewind button on the Apple Podcast app, and listen. Take that in.
Take that in.
But yes, we shipped out all orders. Check your emails for your tracking. Your tracking numbers and the shipping confirmation email. We made sure all of those got out. Special thank you to everybody who's helping us just push this merch thing. We got so much shit. We got so much more shit coming. I just want to say, because he not gonna say it because he too humble, but fuck that. Bag Brothers, aka Curators of the Cool. We about to really push that shit because I seen some. You know what?
I'm still in my shit, man.
And y'all not even doing it right. Like, listen.
At least you know what? At least hashtag us when you still in our shit.
Yes, because
that shit is really dirt, son.
It's Bag Brothers, aka Curators.
Where's
of the
the originality?
Exactly,
man?
and listen, Bag Brothers the best podcast, excluding nobody. Whoever, put your money up, put your money where your mouth is. Y'all niggas mottos ain't fucking with this motto. Y'all niggas podcast episodes ain't fucking with these podcast episodes. Y'all niggas ain't pushing the culture forward like
nigga. Your host ain't fucking with our host, nigga.
Come on. So I just need to make shit up. Come on, man. We only 6 months into this podcast shit. We done had a launch. We done went to another continent.
We only on episode 22.
And don't forget, we gave y'all 16 episodes in 16 weeks. Just to let you know.
Stupid.
Dummy.
Do the fucking math next time. Carry the one next time, stupid.
You had a cash register ringing that thing up. But yes, anyway, I just had to talk. We had to talk our shit because I be seeing a lot of funny style shit.
A lot of fugazi shit, nigga.
Yeah, and it's like, yo, bro, Bag Brothers Curators are the cool for real.
100%.
Like, y'all know, and y'all know who started
this. Coming for some shit, nigga. Watch come with some shit for y'all. You think
Santa Claus the only nigga that got gifts? Watch
Fuck
this.
Santa Claus. I be going down the chimney, nigga. Fuck that nigga.
I'm coming down the chimney to get them cookies that your mom left out with that milk. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Slow it down.
But yeah.
Hey, let's segue into the topic though, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Protecting our women.
Very, very,
very, very essential topic to talk about. Very, very tender.
A lot of shit.
Very information driven. We can't let this one escape us, right? We've been back and forth like, yo, we gonna talk about episode 22. We usually don't have this debate, but like, and it wasn't even of a debate. Let me retract that. It was more so of a like, yo, this is what's going on. Like, we have to touch upon this, right?
It's just so much.
It's like, so pertinent,
and it's just so much shit going on with women, right?
Yeah.
It's like you got the T.I. situation. You got Judge Joe Brown talking about he didn't want Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill. You got all of these. You got the whole talk to me.
Harriet. With the movie shit.
With the what's her name? Jessica Roberts? Trying to play her. They had the white lady trying to play Harriet.
Yeah, like how
just a whole.
What?
Listen, to sum it all up, it's a whole lot of shit going on.
It's a whole lot of shit going on.
Yeah, a whole lot
of
fuckery, right? With women in general, right? And
the Bag Brothers not having that.
Yeah, first of all, our last episode, if you haven't tuned into our last episode 21, featuring a very special guest, Monet, aka Political Bay,
aka Mo York City,
exactly, aka I don't know no more AKAs because this Coquito hitting. But anyway, go tap into that episode because that was like the springboard for how, and it's just it was so. The timing of that, it's like, damn, we should have. We could, if we'd have had her on this week, it would we could have went in. We should have brought her back, honestly, because the people a lot of people fucked with that episode. So go back, tune in, right? But yeah, just a lot of shit going on with like surrounding women. First of all, we got like 70. I was looking at
75,000 and like, counting. And counting.
Oh. I don't
including trans women.
Yeah, we got.
They're not taking a regular woman. They're taking trans women.
Those are regular.
Excuse me.
They're not taking the.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You know, we got.
I want to make sure that I'm politically.
Yeah, we got to be all inclusive.
I apologize.
Yes, please.
I sincerely apologize. No funny shit.
Yeah, no,
they're taking women.
Yes,
as well as trans women as well. 75,000 and counting. That's some serious numbers.
One woman going missing is too much because if that was somebody that you loved, you'd be going crazy.
100%.
So you talking about 75,000, right? Like, and it's just like, bro, there's so many, like, because it's like now I'm seeing all of these, and again, I don't know if these stories are like real, right? Because I'm like on social media and it's like now everybody has a story about, a van was fire. And I'm not even about to negate it because if you posting it, I'm taking it as face value. Because if we in the street and the woman is like, yo, listen, these guys behind me, like they're walking, we going to be like, oh, hold on, where you going? Let's make sure you get to the train. But it's like, bro, the amount of stories that I'm seeing about like, yo, like little girls walking home and being followed in vans. And it's just like, yo, son, this shit is really like scary, right? And it's like, I don't got no kids. You got kids? You got kids anyway or something?
Okay, you got kids?
Yeah, we just gotta make sure. I don't know. I don't got no kids, right? I mean, but it's just like, bro, like to just this shit is just it's actually scary to think about, right? Because it's like not even just kids. Like we got moms who get off the train, right? It get dark at 4:00. My mom walking from the train. Your mom walk from the train. You got a girlfriend that like travels, right? Like, I got cousins and a niece that travels. You know, I don't got no girlfriend, but you know, I got women who are near and dear.
It's very wild.
I got women that are near and dear to me that I love and I care about. So I thought it was I thought it was pertinent that we just unpack this topic and just like I like how you started it off protecting our women, right? Because even that's a layered topic because then that goes into what is actually protecting our women.
Yes, sir. So,
right? Like, how is that manifested in, like, real ways, right? How can we be actionable about protecting our women?
I think we should start there.
Let's do it. Look at that transition.
Well, I think.
I ain't even gonna say nothing, man. This fucking transition shit, man. I'm like motherfucking
crazy.
Mozart in this. This like motherfucking Mozart and Beethoven or some shit.
Crazy shit, man.
Just crazy.
Wow.
Pack them other podcasts the
Pack
fuck
them
up. But yeah,
fuck up, man.
Sorry, please.
Yeah, I think protecting our women is important. I feel like we as men, you know, I'm not gonna even. I want to make it, you know, black men, but I'm gonna say all men, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say all men because even a white man too, right? Mm-hmm. I feel like we're doing a poor job at really understanding the role in which women play in our life. Our lives.
Yes.
And society. They are the most vast, intricate, and tedious and well-rounded creature species that God or whoever you look towards or the Creator, whoever you pray to has created on his earth. They're able to bear children. They're strong, right? They're smart. They're funny. They're fast. They're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All these characteristics that men don't have.
And they people.
Fuck
what they do for our lives. They people.
Right. They people. Right. And we think of them as less than, unequivalent. and that saddens me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I think that over time, as I got into my maturity stages of my life, that I was able to appreciate women more and to see them for who they are and not what they have.
That's a ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you preaching like this?
I'm just a humble servant. I'm just a humble servant.
Yo, this is a beastie ass podcast. I'm just here to let you know.
But
I'm on the podcast and I'm just listening. I'm like, damn, these is fucking.
What you thinking, P, man? Because
yo,
men ain't shit, man.
Q episode 21, because that was one of the lines that all the people was hitting me. That Mo said. Mo was like, men are trash.
Because men say, yeah, I'm trying to get with you, blah blah. Yeah, that's not the third. Oh, she be like, nah, I'm good. Oh, you a bitch ass motherfucker. This, that, and third. And I'm like, yo,
I never understood.
It's all right. It's Gucci. Like, it's mad women in the world. If one W not gonna die, man. She might be bad as hell. She might be fire. Her eyes might be fire as hell. Lips is on 10.
Just go
but
take
yo,
a trip.
relax.
Like, it's mad women out here, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yo, like, I don't even know where to start. I think, damn, like you said, it's just like, I think in my maturity as I've matured, and I was also thinking about this over the weekend. Well, I was actually thinking about it yesterday because it was my dad's birthday, and we inadvertently kind of got on this conversation and started talking about it. But it's just like, yeah, as you grow older and mature, you realize how much shit women put up with, how much shit women take, not only from like the men in their lives that claim they love them, right? But just all of the outside people, right? All of the shit that they got to deal with at work, all of the shit that they got to deal with in the street. And me and my maturity, as I've grown older and I've actually started to cultivate actual platonic friendships with women. Platonic friendships are so important. Which is
fuck me.
Yeah, well, okay. Okay.
That's mad important.
Yeah,
that's like,
and
funny. That's so essential, son.
Right, because I feel like when you have those platonic friendships with women, it subconsciously makes you think about the way you treat women that you date.
Yeah.
The way you treat your mom, right? Just the way you interact with women. For me, I'm gonna speak for me personally. Like, the more I've cultivated those relationships, the more cognizant I've been of how I interact with women. Right, so it's like, because I have friends who are like, text me about relationship problems or whatever, right? And they telling me shit like that the guy is doing or that the girl is doing, whatever. And I'm like, damn, I do that. And it's like, hold on, I got to take a step back. Like, hold on, is somebody talking to their friend?
I'm weak.
But it's just like, yo, it's like, damn, yo, like, what if my mom is talking to her friend about how somebody's making her feel, right? Because It's like, my dad told me a long time ago, like, sometimes your karma doesn't get you, it gets people that you love.
100%.
So it's just like,
because that's still a form of getting you, nigga.
Yeah, of course, because if it's gonna hurt anybody that I love, I'm gonna be hurt
you, nigga. Yeah.
And it was just like, yo, like, literally, like, and I mean, again, I'm in no shape or form saying that I'm perfect or that, like, I treat women the best, right? Like, I still got my demons. I'm working through them. I'm working on them, as I'm a work in progress. But I will say that over the past 2 years in particular, as I've grown and matured and, like, not trying to just have sex with every single woman that we chilling with, it's like, bro, like, you literally take a step back and just be like, damn, women go through, especially black women, right? I'm gonna speak for them because, like, it's like, bro, like, black women go through so much shit, right?
Yeah,
like,
man.
And it's just so layered, because it's like, in my profession, right? There's not a lot of black women. There's not a lot of black women in any profession, if you ask me, but especially in my profession, in the corporate office setting, whatever I work. And it's just like, I have conversations with my friends at the office, and just some of the, like, microaggressions that they deal with being a woman, right? Just, like, comments about their hair, like, and it's like, it's crazy because they get it from other women as well. So they get they getting it from, like, they're feeling ways about the woman in the office, right? On one level, right? Like, oh, this person is, like, ostracizing me based on, whatever I wear or whatever I'm into that they're not into, or vice versa.
I don't want to get to nitty gritty about it, but I do want to ask a question based on what you just said.
Talk to me.
Do you think that they feel more I can't find the word, but is it more like, damn, if it's from a white woman or a black woman, or is it more damn if it's from a black man or white man saying those comments to them?
I feel like in my experiences with the women that I'm having these conversations with, it hurts them more when it comes from the people that look like them, right? Because I think before the conversation would have been split because like subconsciously or consciously, whatever you want to say, like I think now like our generation and the generations like maybe like the generation before us just a little bit, like they broke out of that white superiority complex, right? So it's like if a white woman says something to you, it hurts a little bit more. But now it's just like, and I don't know if that has any. It's crazy, like yo, it's just so crazy where these conversations end up going because it's
the
like
layers is deep.
Yeah, it's like yo, because I was just having a conversation last week about this, and it started here and then went somewhere else. But yeah, in short, I think it does. I think for them, it hurts more when it comes from people that look like us because you expect a sense, even if we from two totally different places on the planet, right? You could be from Asia, right? Because whatever, and I'm from fucking I don't know from California,
right?
It's like I feel like they almost feel like there's a unspoken form of like camaraderie because we look alike, right? But it's also like I also have to remind them like, yo, it's all skin folk and kinfolk, right? So just because a person looks like you, right? Or
I didn't hear that one. Y'all run it back.
Son, these conversations just get so crazy.
Y'all run it back.
Like, yeah, and like I said, I was literally just having this conversation last week, and that was literally what I told somebody. I'm like, yo, bro, because she was saying that. It's just, she's like, yo, like, I'm in this office, right? And it's like the other women who look like me are ostracizing me based on whatever it is they think that I'm portraying, right? When it's like, yo, we should be fighting the fight against
the oppressor
that's much bigger than us. It's like, yo, you don't like me because you think I dress too well, or my hair, I changed my hair up too much. But it's like, yo, and the grand scheme of things, that's minuscule, right? Because that doesn't affect us as much as these white people, right, who hold this power over us, right? And not power in a sense of like controlling anything, right? Because white people don't control anything, but it's just like in the
in what sense?
No, like I'm talking about like for me personally, I don't subscribe to that. Like, oh, the white man got his foot on my neck, so I can't get around. Like, no, you gonna make a way, right?
Yeah,
we don't make excuses.
yeah.
So I never want to push that narrative. Like, oh yeah, yo, well, hey man, white man said you can't get no job, so you can't feed your family,
right?
Like, no, like you gonna figure out a way. So it's just like, yeah, I think for them, and it'll be dope to actually have maybe one of them come on and say their part. Yeah, because it's just like, it's just so layered, right? But yeah, in short, like I said, I think it does. I think they do take it a little bit more. It hits a little harder when it's from people that you think share a bond and share some sense of camaraderie with you based on your complexion, your culture, whatever you want to chalk it up to. But like I always say, all skin folk and kinfolk.
Yes, sir.
So that's just a layer. Like that right there is just layered. But again, looping it back around to us as black men protecting our women, I think that so many times we when we say like, oh, like we protecting our women, it's usually on a physical level, right? Like, yo, I'm not gonna let nobody physically harm my woman, right? But like I said, as I'm continuing to grow, I had to think about it like, okay, I'm protecting the woman that I love from being harmed physically, right? But what about the emotional harm that I've done?
And what does that look like?
The protection or
the protection emotionally? Damn,
I think the first thing is honesty.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that I've learned over the past, I'd say like year, right? I won't like honesty. I feel like me being honest about my intentions and who I am and what I see coming of the situation, and not manipulating the situation or manipulating a woman's feelings Where the fuck we going with this? But all right, manipulating.
Take where you want to go, nigga.
Manipulating a woman's feelings to satisfy whatever my selfish needs are, right? Because that's not protecting. Mm-hmm. Because if somebody did that to my mom or somebody did that to somebody that I love, I would have just as much of a problem with that as if they put their hands on my mom or they put their hands on my daughter or my little sister or my little cousin or my niece, right? So it's just like I think that's the first step for me is protecting women emotionally is being able to be honest, right? And it's just like, I remember we had a conversation, I don't even know if you remember, but this was like, it wasn't a long conversation. It was like one of those, like, we started on it and then we went somewhere else with it, but we was texting and I think it was a meme. It was like, yo, like, how can you trust your homeboy if he lies to the woman that he lays up with every night? I don't remember if you've seen that. And me and you, because we was talking about it in a different context, right? But it's like, yo, everything is so pertinent and it always comes back around. It's like, hold on. Like that's a gem right there. Like that's crazy. It's like, I mean, it's different,
little doozy,
right? But it's like, so let me ask you, how do you see protection, right? Like, and if you want to say physically or emotionally, if that looks different to you, like either way, what's your thoughts?
Well, I think first, excuse me. I think first and foremost, I think physically protecting your woman is important, and I think protecting women are important. I think, you know, for me, I know, like, Kay's exact words was, like, I think one of our first, like either first or second date, she was like, yo, we was on a train going to somewhere out to dinner or whatever, and she was like, yo, like, she stopped me. We were talking about something, she stopped me. She was like, yo, I really feel safe in your arms.
That's
and I think if a woman could say that to you, I think it means a lot. You know, I think that means a lot, right? If a woman can stop you randomly out of your conversation and say, you know what, babe, or you know what, you know, whatever your name is, I feel like I'm weak. I feel safe in your arms. I feel safe when you're around me.
That's
right.
That's big.
And
it's so, not to cut you, right?
Ahead.
But to interject, because I know you, because I know Kay, right? Because I know you. And this is just, if you don't mind me sharing this with the people, well, you ain't gonna know if you. Yeah, but no, it's not. Yeah. You know, I know you. But it's just like, I know that when she said that, right, she meant physically as well as emotionally, which is why that's such a dope. Which is why that resonates, right? Because I know because it's easy. You can feel safe if I got a gun on me, right? You can feel safe if, like, whatever, 100%. Right? But I know she said that because she feels safe with. She felt even if it was just for that moment, right? And that
I think it's more consciously than subconsciously in that regard.
Of course,
because when you say that, you have to have thought behind that, right? It's not again, because it was random. It wasn't like somebody was getting beat up over there. Right. Like, I feel safe with
Superman, you spin around and had a cape on,
black cape on and some shit. Yeah, it's like,
black cape.
You know what I'm saying? Because Superman don't wear no fucking
red cape. I see you with a black cape. I see you running around the city with a back, and you got the back, but you shining the back brother symbol.
I might be the green Spider-Man or some shit. Yo, back boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, boy, that shit gonna be
imagine that shit, nigga, green Spider-Man. Fuck out of here.
But yeah, I think that that's so important to touch on, is that was an extension of not only just physically feeling safe, but emotionally.
Yeah, and emotionally. Second, like, my second point is definitely emotionally, because you want to have women. They come to you to confide in things, right? They come to you to vent. You have to be able to be there to. Sometimes you just gotta listen. You don't gotta say shit, right? And I think that's important. Is that, you know, I have your security, I have your best interest at heart, right? You're secure with telling me these things and telling me your deepest, darkest secrets and how you feeling and how your day is, and those things are important, right? That's also protecting the woman as well, because if you can't hold those things to the highest regard, then it's just like, what can you do, right? And as we always say, words mean something. So 100%. I want to dip into something that you said before about, like, you know, protecting women and you said something, but what I want to bring into is if you have a daughter, how do you think you'll handle the transition of someone else eventually being tasked with her protection? What does that look like for you?
That's a jewel.
You definitely gonna have a daughter too.
Yo, what's wrong with y'all? And you know what? Mo made me think again, just referencing that episode because I listened. That's probably the only episode that I actually went back and listened to more than once. Because usually I don't listen to the episodes because it's just like once it's out, it's like it's not up to me to. It's for you.
Yeah.
But she was like, I remember I said something on that episode, and I was like, something about like people always saying like, yo, you're gonna have a daughter based on whatever you guys perceive my past to be. Listen, I was a great person. You know what I'm saying? I like long romantic walks on the beach. You know, I like banana pudding from Magnolia Bakery. I like also
just fire. Shout out Magnolia. You're a sponsor the back brothers.
You know what I'm saying? But she was just like I remember she asked, and we didn't talk about it in depth, but she said, why is having a daughter a bad thing? And that literally flipped my whole subconscious like instantly because I had to take a step back. But I also realized that I always say I don't want a daughter because maybe I'm hiding, maybe I'm trying to outrun my own karma, right? Because like I said, I'm in gaining knowledge of myself, I had to gain knowledge of the things that I didn't like about myself. And that was one of the things that I didn't like about myself was the way that, like I said, sometimes it's easy to manipulate women, right? And to like just be like, yeah, like, you know, all right, I know I could exploit this, right? For whatever. If I wanted a certain level of intimacy, whether that just be getting to know somebody, whatever. So yeah, I've been thinking about that, like, and I've been trying to like change my mindset a bit. Like, yo, having a daughter is not a bad thing, right? Because I also don't want my daughter to be listening to this podcast one day, right, and be like, damn, my father
didn't want me. You want a fucking son.
Yeah, my father wanted, like, so I never want to like,
you want a little nigga.
Yeah, I don't want to put that energy of, like, whatever I'm blessed with, right, I'm gonna make sure that
shit, as long as it's healthy, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as long as it's healthy, it's like, yo, if I have a daughter, if that's what it's meant to be, I'm gonna make sure that my daughter get the game, right? I'm gonna make sure that my daughter know what's up. My daughter know when somebody run a game. But
that nigga run the game over there.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, go get your father. Go get your father. Cause you want to play with my daughter? Go get your father.
Bust your daddy ass. Yeah,
what? Me and my man gonna jump your pops in here, boy.
They gonna jump that nigga.
Gonna like this nigga in the garage, but
you gonna light him in the garage?
Yo, I'm telling you, go get your father. Dummy, can't beat your ass. Beat your father ass.
Yo, you go to jail. They gonna listen to this episode. Oh, it was a light nigga up in the garage,
All right, watch this. But I do think, again, just speculating, right? I think that'll probably be the hardest transition for me, right? Is relinquishing. And I'm gonna say it, relinquishing.
It's such a strong word, man.
Yeah, because it's like you. That's what you. Because relinquish. When I see it, when I say the word, it sounds agonizing.
That shit mad
almost.
deep.
It's like you're relinquishing.
Relinquish your shit, nigga.
Yeah,
it's like
I'm relieving you of your chain, of that bag brother chain, and that.
Yo, it's like somebody like you got your new watch, or whatever.
Right.
You just got it. Just put on for the first day. Yo, somebody come you on the corner, so get your little bacon, whatever you get. You know what I'm saying? Yo, give me your shit. Run your shit.
Relinquish. I'm relieving you of your items, sir.
Like, nah, but no, give me your shit. Run your shit, nigga.
But that's what it feels like. So I do think that transition will probably be one of the hardest things to overcome as a parent, right? Because as we always, like we always taught that, like, as a man, you're supposed to protect and provide, right? And now the podcast, because like I said, when we say protect and provide, we usually think about just physical, right? Providing shelter, right? Providing clothing, providing whatever the finer things in life are, right? Protecting, making sure your family is safe from harm, right? Making sure that you're physically able to protect the woman in your life. But now we expanding this conversation to mean protection is also emotional, right? It's also mental, just as well as it's physical. Because so many times it's like, yo, all right, well, I'm gonna get a gun, you know, I got a house, somebody run up in here, you're gonna die. But it's just like, you could do all of that and still not be protecting the woman that you love emotionally. So I'm just thinking, like, all right, maybe, I guess, like, when do people start, when we started dating, like 14? Like
something like that.
Like dating? Like, I mean, serious, hindsight is 20/20, because at the time, that was the most serious shit we could ever think of, right? So it's like
14 and some shit, 15.
Yeah, whatever. So it's just like, damn, so all right, so if I have a daughter, I don't think I'm letting her date at 14, 15. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, me neither.
She could go out, but she not gonna be coming over here like, yeah, daddy, my boyfriend.
Oh, who? Your friend? Your little friend?
Yeah, so... I and now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I'll be able or willing to relinquish that role and that responsibility ever. But I think when I'll be able to come to grips with it, so to speak, will honestly be when she's like married. Like I don't see myself like
that could be a very long time.
That's a risk that I'm willing to take.
Yeah, man. I think of it this way. I think if I have a daughter, I'm shaking them down. I can hold you. Like, can you do what you want to do? But I feel like it'll be some bad boy shit where like,
that's exactly what I was thinking.
P, come through. Yeah, come through. You supposed to come through at 8:00, and I'm shaking a nigga down. Yo, what you want with my daughter, my nigga? Mm-hmm. Listen, I ain't the mother niggas over here. I'm gonna some real shit.
Bring your father.
Bring him back in my days.
Bring your father so I can knock him. I'm gonna knock him out in front of you so you know what's going on out here.
It's real shit. So
I'm have my father knock his father. You know 100%. What I'm saying? Like, you know my pop stuff.
I think the jit gonna be no funny shit. That's a jit gonna be me. I'm not gonna be no fucking dickhead shit, but I will fuck somebody up.
I'm gonna be a dickhead.
But I think what you're saying is also giving light to how T.I. feels with this whole like, you know.
I don't know if you got a chance to catch it, but he was on the red table talk with
again.
No, it was 2 parts, so everybody went crazy from the first part.
But they didn't even get to the second
because it was like the first part I think was like 22 minutes. But I'm like, because these shits usually like an hour. Yeah. So I knew they was, running the market and we gonna break it up into 2 parts, get the viewers on this one, and then bang them.
They trying to get the money up. I ain't
mad. What I will say, right, because like I remember when the headline first broke about T.I. saying like he goes with his daughter to the GYN, to the gynecologist department, to check her hymen. I remember we was all it was like, yo, we don't even need to talk about this because everybody knows son is bugging, right? But I do think
he's still bugging, but
he's definitely still bugging. Right, but what I will say, right, just to play devil's advocate, after watching the first, because I in all honesty, we online on the podcast, I listened to the first part because I was at work, so I was sneaking watching it. But I did get a chance to listen to the first part of the episode. I will say, I did understand. While I don't agree with the method, I understand.
I think
the intent.
I think we all understand the intent.
Nah, some people, and that's what. But
I feel like we and I played devil's advocate in episode 21, right? And I said, Joe, this nigga went about this shit the wrong way. Mm-hmm. I said, but I understand if I had a daughter, I could probably empathize with what he's saying.
Right.
With Joe, like this is my daughter. I want to make sure she good, but I don't want to overstep. But you overstepped, right? And I think that. And I said, Joe. I said, Tia, you're not even the mother. I'm saying if she was the mom and mom was checking the hymen, I'd be like, all right, well.
And one thing that he did clarify in the clip was that he said her mom, like we said, because that's not Tiny's daughter,
right? Of course.
That's his child from a previous situation, previous relationship. He did say, and again, we don't know if this is true. He did say that the mom was also there when he was like getting the results, right? So I don't know if that's gonna change anybody's perspective, right? Because at the end of the day, like we said, yo, you're bugging for like, because that's also another part of the conversation, is like there's a thin line between being protective and being controlling, right? And I feel like that goes with parental relationships, that goes with romantic relationships, that goes with platonic relationships, right? There's a very thin line between, because so many people will manipulate the fact that, I'm trying to protect you, right? Based on, but it's just like, what are you trying to protect this person from, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't control anything or anybody or any situation except you and whatever you gonna do in that situation, right? So that was also another side of it that I was thinking about, because like I said, thinking about like toxic relationships almost, right? It's like you frame it, right? Your insecurity will have you framing it as like, yo, I'm trying to protect you, right? When it's like, wait, hold on. But if you take a step back, or as you grow, you kind of see that some of those things that you thought you were being, protective about, you were actually exhibiting, first off, hints of toxic masculinity, which is rampant, right? But also just being a overall controlling person, right? Because then it also, like I said, it also goes into the fact that like, what is T.I. trying to protect his daughter from?
But that's what T.I. needs to maybe and again, I don't know if they had that conversation, but because the thing is, right, you said something important, which is about making sure people understand is the thin layer of crossing a boundary and being controlling, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the T.I. had the conversation with you, like, listen, baby girl, I'm trying to protect you from this. Or I don't want you to experience this before a certain time. Now, if they had a conversation, it's a difference. It twists up the game. Now, if they didn't have a conversation, he's doing his own thing, then it's like she don't understand. He know what he doing it for, but she don't understand.
That's very
and
important.
That could be a problem, right?
That
Communication is fucking key. Platonic, intimate, or whatever.
Jules.
Gotta be.
I like that.
Gotta be.
I think I wouldn't be mad if we put the button on this part of the conversation right here to let
he
everything.
Say stopping it.
Not even because we gave them a lot.
Maybe I gotta soak
and
it up.
I want to make sure because sometimes we come on here and they get lighthearted sometimes, but it's always a gem. It's always a jewel. Fuck the tip of the week, but outside of the tip of the week, we always leave with something, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we could give them a lot.
Yeah,
right?
Listen,
because we don't rehearse this. This ain't rehearsed. It ain't like we sitting here talking before.
Hey, y'all got to SpongeBob it.
Right, yo, like we
and
need
what I mean by SpongeBob it, y'all got to soak it up. Y'all got to absorb it. SpongeBob.
Because I think this conversation in particular, right, is going to cause people, especially as we go. Like I said, I'm really big on transitions.
Yes,
I'm really big on evolving, right? So I think as people are transitioning into this is big. This is the next decade. We're not just talking about a new year. We're talking about a new decade, right? 10 years, right? So that's knowledge cipher. So that's everything coming back 360 degrees. I think this conversation in particular is going to be a conversation where people are going to listen to it and it's going to cause them, whether consciously or subconsciously, to reflect on the relationships that they've had, they have now, and the relationships that they want to have moving forward, right? Whether, like we just said, whether that be parental, intimate, platonic, work, whatever the scope of those relationships are, right? I think this is going to cause people to reflect, to think, right? And I want to make sure that we make it as digestible as possible because I don't want people to get lost in the sauce.
We don't need you having too many servants at one time.
Yeah, like I want y'all to take that. I want y'all to take that part in. Right. And it's like the podcast ain't going nowhere. Right. And it's just like everything builds off of each other. So it's like the Moxic Tasculinity episode led us into having the collab with Monet. And then the Monet episode led us into this. And then just so happened that all of the current events were surrounding women. So I think we put the button on it right here for this part of the conversation. And I think it'll be dope if we get some women in here, right? Because that's also another part of it, right? It's like it's always men having conversations about women and what women should be doing and what women feel and what women got going on. Put some women in the room, right? Like, where's the woman at in these rooms, right? Nothing good ever came from sword fights. But again, it's like, bro, like, the masculine and the feminine energy got to be balanced. Yes, if you got too much of one and too little of the other,
it upsets it.
Yeah, you're going to find yourself in a precarious situation. We two men, right? So it's but so much we going to be able to talk about. But I'd be interested to see how women see this line between protection and controlling and just the gambit, right? Like how they see that played out from whether it was their relationships with their fathers to their first boyfriend to their last boyfriend, whatever it is, the men that they date, right? Because this is all pertinent information. This is all shit that no matter where you at, no matter who you are, no matter what color you are, it's gonna hit you some way, somehow.
Hey, listen, so we're gonna put a button on it right now.
It's Benjamin Button, this thing.
This is
BB. But look, see another one.
We do some shout outs right quick.
Yes.
Hey, shout out. I'm going to put Project Homeless.
Please.
You know, the 80th chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. We do a Project Homeless every year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. This one's Thanksgiving coming up, obviously, on the 27th. This Thursday.
Yes.
There's going to be a Port Authority. Make sure you guys come through, show some food, give some clothing away to the needy, the ones that's less fortunate than us.
Yes, because kindness is currency.
Yes, sir. Go to the website, BagBrothersPodcast.com. You know, we're gonna throw some more merch on there and get things running for you guys. You guys get that.
We
get
sold
that,
out.
That shit. We sold out right now.
Benjamin, the
Rugged
bread,
Russ.
and the rugged. All of those are sold out.
We gonna make sure we get y'all in pocket with it. Don't worry.
Don't keep hitting me for those colors because you don't know. We might drop some other shit. You want that? Don't hit me about no more. We got
some coming up. Make sure hashtag BBGC.
Yeah, keep it
pushing.
Yeah,
keep it pushing. You got any emails, any inquiries, any questions you guys got for us? BagBrothersPod@gmail.com. Just keep it locked. Follow the Instagram of the Bag Brothers Podcast. Follow my Instagram at Sultan of Thrones.
He's talking too much. See, that's why I told him to put a button on it. See, he's stuttering.
Give him the Instagram handle, nigga.
Follow my Instagram at XChampagneP.
Twitter game.
Follow us on Twitter at the Bag Brothers. We about to get really active on all social media platforms. We've been, again, it's hard when you trying to balance personal pages with the podcast pages, but we about to 2020 is coming up. We about to take this thing to the next level. This podcast is growing. Yeah. To everybody that follows us, to everybody that shouts us out, that listens to these episodes every Tuesday, whenever you listen to them, to everybody that hits us up about merch, we appreciate you. 10 toes. Subscribe to our YouTube, man. Get them YouTube subscribers up. Matter of fact, we about to have to come up with something because y'all not just gonna be getting all this fire merch and not tuning in with the actual podcast because we not a clothing line, right? This is not like the hoodies is fire, all of that shit is fire, but it's like one hand feeds the other. It's like we a podcast first, so tap into the YouTube, watch the video. The YouTube
like,
is
subscribe,
actually,
comment. Right?
Bag Brothers Podcast, Apple Podcast, Bag Brothers Podcast. We on Stitcher. No, not what we on Stitcher. We on Stitcher, iHeartRadio. We on SoundCloud. We on Spotify.
All
the streaming platforms. So wherever you need it, we got you. And shit, man. As always, you know the vibes. Happiness is rich, health is wealth, kindness is currency, and a peace of mind is the real bag.
Hey, listen, this was Bag Brothers Podcast, episode 2022, part 1.
Yeah, a gem.
Part 2 is on its way. We're closing out. Talk to y'all soon.